Hey everyone! Have you ever wondered how many secrets our Earth still holds that leave science baffled? From ships vanishing without a trace in the Bermuda Triangle to the ancient curse buried within Qin Shi Huang's tomb, the world is brimming with chilling legends. But beyond those, there are countless places where nature showcases bizarre power, harsh ecosystems, and phenomena that leave scientists scratching their heads. Today, let's dive into the 20 most mysterious places on the planet. Locations that, despite modern technology, science still can't fully explain. Buckle up, because these secrets might keep you up at night. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button with the notification bell to stay tuned for the next video. Now, let's start the countdown. Devil's Tower, Wyoming, USA. In Wyoming's plains, Devil's Tower rises 1,267 feet with prismatic rock columns, like a giant felled tree or demonic finger reaching the sky. Howling winds through the rocks sound like curses in a grassland ecosystem by the Belfort River, America's first national monument in 1906. It's thought to be eroded solidified magma, but its exact origin is debated. Native tales of giant bears and claw marks add mystery. The tower is a majestic enigma, challenging humanity. Easter Island, Rapa Nui, Chile, in the remote Pacific, where a volcanic island ecosystem with scarce resources thrives. 887 moai statues, up to 33 feet tall and 80 tons, guard the sea like silent sentinels. The howling sea breeze feels like their stone eyes are watching. The Rapa Nui moved them using walking ropes, but their purpose and collapse resource depletion remain unclear. 2025 DNA studies suggest no major population crash, yet toppled statues hint at disaster or curses. The island is a living mystery, challenging modern understanding. Roopkund Lake, Skeleton Lake, India. High in the frozen Himalayas at 16,000 feet, where a harsh alpine ecosystem of eternal glaciers and snow-capped peaks creates a breathtaking yet brutal landscape. Roopkund Lake emerges like a mass grave from hell. When summer melts the ice, hundreds of human skeletons appear beneath the crystal-clear water, with cracked skulls and broken bones as if tortured by an unseen force. The heavy air and howling winds make it feel like spirits are watching. DNA analysis from Harvard and Indian institutes reveals the bones belong to two groups, one from South Asians in the 9th century AD, the other from Mediterranean and Southeast Asian origins in the 19th century. The leading theory is a massive hailstorm killed them. But why did groups 1,000 years apart die in this remote spot? Stranger still, some bones bear cursed marks, tied to local legends of the wrathful goddess Nanda Devi. The lake remains a scientific enigma, where past deaths might await their next visitor. If you love creepy mysteries, hit that subscribe button. The Devil's Kettle, Minnesota, USA. Deep in the eerie forests of Judge C. R. Magny State Park, where a lush ecosystem of pine forests meets ancient granite cliffs. The Brule River splits at a rock face. One half cascades into a normal two-tiered waterfall, while the other plunges into a massive black hole, a deep stone chasm that swallows everything without a trace. The roaring water sounds like a sinister laugh, and the chilly air gives you goosebumps. For decades, experiments tossing in ping-pong balls, logs, dyes, and even GPS trackers have failed. Nothing resurfaces downstream or in nearby Lake Superior. In 2017, scientists from Minnesota's Department of Natural Resources measured water flow and concluded the stream rejoins underground. But oddly, they can't explain why no test objects are ever found, and reports of whispers from the chasm persist. Theories of underground tunnels to another dimension or ancient curses keep this place a mystery, daring curious souls to venture closer. But would you dare? Hessdalen Lights, Norway. In the dark Hessdalen Valley, where a high-altitude ecosystem of quartz-rich rocks and strong magnetic fields thrives, mysterious lights hover like ghostly orbs, as bright as the North Star, lingering for hours between 50 and 650 feet high. Sudden bursts of light and eerie humming terrify locals. Peaking from 1981 to 1984 20 times a week, they're rarer now. Norwegian scientists suggest ionized gas, ball lightning, or piezoelectric quartz, but no theory holds. Some link them to UFOs. With radar detecting supernatural speeds, Hessdalen is a celestial mystery, where the night sky might steal your sanity. Timpishka, Boiling River, Amazon, Peru. Deep in the lush Amazon, where a vibrant tropical ecosystem teems with wildlife and geothermal steam, _BE rises, the Timpishka River boils at 200 degrees Fahrenheit, its steam rising like a hellish breath, swallowing any creature that falls in. The bubbling roar echoes through the night, as if the forest is alive and angry. Discovered by Andres Russo, it's 435 miles from any volcano, yet geothermal heat from deep faults is blamed by Southern Methodist University scientists, though the exact mechanism remains unclear. Local legends speak of a sacred river spirit, and fatal accidents persist. The river is a deadly secret, where nature might boil your very soul. Barabar Caves, India. In the desolate Bihar region, where granite hills and sparse forest ecosystems create an ancient landscape. The Barabar Caves, India's oldest man-made caves from the 3rd century BC, emerge with mirror-smooth stone walls, carved with impossible precision, 33 by 20 by 10 feet. The cold air and echoing winds feel like whispers from the past, as if ghostly ascetics are watching. Built by the Maurya dynasty for the Ajivika sect who starved themselves to death and wandered naked. Their advanced carving techniques remain a mystery. Archaeologists from ASI suggest stone tools, but the precision hints at ancient lasers, and the cave's acoustics feel like a gateway to hell, per local legends. Barabar is a chilling testament to ancient ingenuity, where the past might engulf the present. Cuicuilco Pyramid, Mexico. Amid bustling Mexico City, the 1200 BC Cuicuilco Pyramid lies buried in lava, a witness to a civilization swallowed by fire. Urban air mixes with ancient vibes, and wild snakes slither, evoking a cursed underworld in a volcanic urban ecosystem built by fire-worshipping farmers. It was destroyed by the Zettel volcano. The civilization's sudden disappearance remains a mystery, Cuicuilco is a chilling contrast of life and death. Barsa-Kelmes Plateau, Kazakhstan. In the deadly wastelands near the Aral Sea, Barsa-Kelmes, the land of no return, sprawls as a barren plateau, once an island, now a peninsula, due to the shrinking sea. In a toxic desert ecosystem of thick fog and poisonous gases, those who wander here vanish or return with warped memories. The heavy air, howling winds, and lingering darkness chill you to the bone. Once an island before the sea, receded in the 20th century. It's tied to UFOs, strange green-skinned beings, and a mysterious graveyard. Science blames fog and toxic gases for hallucinations, but reports of time glitches from Russian travelers remain unexplained. Barsa-Kelmes is a chilling warning. Enter, and you might lose yourself forever. Richat structure eye of the Sahara, Mauritania. From space, the eye of the Sahara stares back, concentric circles 25 miles wide, in a desolate desert ecosystem of golden sand and scorching winds, like a giant demonic eye watching every move. Swirling dust and blistering heat create an unsettling sense of isolation. NASA geologists call it an eroded rock dome, but its perfect symmetry lacks clear volcanic or meteorite evidence. Stranger still, some link it to Plato's Atlantis, and travelers report feeling soul-drained. Richat remains a geological enigma, where Earth seems alive and watching. Crystal Cave, Mexico. Deep beneath the Nika mine, in an extreme underground ecosystem of mineral-rich groundwater and scorching heat, the Crystal Cave appears like a demon's palace. Massive gypsum crystals, up to 39 feet long and over 3 feet wide, shimmer under faint light at 136 degrees Fahrenheit and 100% humidity. The air is suffocating, blending sweat with fear, as if the cave is devouring life itself. Scientists from NASA and the University of New Mexico say the crystals formed over 500,000 years in mineral-rich water. But why are they larger than anywhere else under similar conditions? Stranger still, ancient bacteria trapped in the crystals could revive when extracted, hinting at extraterrestrial life. The cave is a haunting reminder. Earth may hide ancient creatures, ready to awaken. Yonaguni Monument, Japan. Beneath the ocean off Yonaguni's coast, in a vibrant marine ecosystem of coral reefs and strong currents, massive stone blocks rise in the dark depths, arranged like steps and pillars, 50 meters long and 20 meters wide, resembling ruins of a ghostly sunken city. Dim light filters through the turquoise water, making it feel like ancient spirits swim nearby. Discovered in 1987, debate rages. Japanese geologists call it natural erosion, but the sharp angles suggest human craftsmanship from 10,000 years ago, possibly tied to the mythical Mu civilization, or even pre-Egyptian theories from 2025. Oddly, no artifacts have been found, yet divers report whispers and strange shadows. This site remains a mystery, where the ocean might hide humanity's dark history. For more, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Eternal Flame Falls, New York, USA. Behind a 30-foot waterfall in a coniferous forest ecosystem with ancient rocks and methane seeps. A flame burns eternally within the rocks. Like a trapped spirit, the roar of water blends with fire, creating a surreal vibe, and the methane smell dizzies you. Indiana University scientists cite methane from ancient rocks, but the hydrocarbon source remains unclear. Local tales of time tricks and strange phenomena persist. Eternal flame is a burning enigma, where fire might consume the past. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Lake Natron glows blood red, with a pH of 10.5 and temperatures of 140 degrees Fahrenheit, where an alkaline ecosystem, fueled by nearby Oldoinho Lengai, Volcano's sodium carbonate, turns creatures into stone mummies. Scattered bird and bat carcasses create a hellish scene, with hot, deathly air chilling your spine. Only flamingos and microbes survive, but the inconsistent petrification compared to other alkaline lakes baffles science. Local curse legends add to the mystery. Natron is a gruesome evolutionary secret, where death becomes art. Mapimí Silent Zone, Mexico. In Durango's desert, the 50-kilometer-wide Silent Zone silences radios and spins compasses wildly, as if controlled by an unseen force. Meteorites fall unusually often, mutated animals roam, and the eerie silence lets you hear your own heartbeat. Like a land-based Bermuda Triangle in a metallic magma-rich desert ecosystem. Since the 1930s, scientists blame magnetic rocks, but the selective interference is unexplained. UFO and time warp stories from travelers add to the enigma. This zone challenges science, where silence might scream deadly secrets. What do you think of this place? Comment below. Derinkuyu Underground City, Turkey. Beneath Cappadocia's volcanic rock ecosystem, Derinkuyu, a labyrinth of 18 levels 280 feet deep, housed 20,000 people with kitchens, churches, and wineries. The stifling air and echoing winds sound like cries from the past, like a ghostly underground city built in the 8th to 7th century BC. Its sophisticated ventilation and drainage systems defy explanation. Theories suggest it was a refuge from invaders, but tales of underground people persist. Derinkuyu is a dark testament to ancient ingenuity. Jatinga Valley, India. In Assam, from September to November, hundreds of birds commit suicide by crashing into trees in thick fog, dying silently as if controlled by an unseen force. The final wing beats echo in the night, eerie like a curse, in a tropical forest ecosystem with strong winds and unique magnetic fields. Science suggests magnetic fields, artificial lights, or weather, but why only this small area? Locals call it bird suicide. Though the disoriented birds are hunted, Jatinga is a haunting mystery, where nature kills en masse. Have you heard of this place? Comment. Cano Cristales River, Colombia. In the mountains, Cano Cristales flows with red, yellow, green, blue, and black hues, like liquid rainbows from paradise, alive and ever-changing, in an ecosystem where the Andes, Amazon, and Orinoco converge to nurture unique aquatic plants. The Macarenia clavigera plant, causes the colors under light and water. But why only at this Andes-Amazon-Orinoco junction? The ecosystem's mystery baffles science. Cano is a stunning yet fragile enigma. Fairy circles, Namibia. Picture yourself lost in the vast Namib Desert, where a harsh ecosystem of drought-resistant grasses and swirling sand endures scorching sun. Suddenly, perfect circles appear, ranging from 6 to 50 feet in diameter, empty inside but fringed with lush green grass, like an ancient curse etched into the earth. These circles last up to 60 years, forming, growing, and fading like living beings, leading locals to whisper of devil's circles or footprints of desert gods. Science is stumped. Recent studies from the University of Göttingen suggest these result from plants competing for water, creating a self-organizing mechanism to optimize scarce resources in this brutal environment. Other theories point to termites, toxic fungi, underground gas, or even UFOs, but none are conclusive. Stranger still, the circles seem to move over time, as if the desert whispers a secret language. Studying them could predict climate change, but they remind us nature might be playing a cryptic game with us. What do you think of this phenomenon? Drop a comment below. Kawah Ijen Volcano, Indonesia. Deep in Indonesia, Ijen's acid lake, with battery-like pH, glows turquoise, but at night, blue flames dance from burning sulfur, melting metal like a hellish spectacle. The sulfurous stench and explosive sounds feel like demons awakening. In a volcanic ecosystem with sulfuric gases, blue flames come from sulfur gas. But the world's largest acid lake and blue lava remain unexplained. Miners report green ghost sightings. Ijen is the ultimate mystery, blending beauty and death